President Trump is scrapping another Obama policy that protected many immigrant parents from deportation, but he has not yet decided the fate of the so-called dreamers. Correspondent Kristin Fisher has more.
Hundreds of thousands of undocumented immigrants who came to the U.S. as children will be allowed to stay, at least for now, according to this fact sheet posted on the Department of Homeland Security's website last night. It says the memorandum that created the Deferred Action for Childhood Arrivals, or DACA program, will remain in effect. The question is, for how long? The White House says President Trump still hasn't decided what to do about these so-called dreamers. On the campaign trail, he promised to deport them.
We will immediately terminate President Obama's 2 illegal executive amnesties.
The Trump administration officially terminated one of those amnesties last night, the Deferred Action for Parents of Americans and Lawful Permanent Residents, which would have protected the parents of dreamers from being deported. But it never took effect because it was blocked in federal court. Now, the fate of its sister program, DACA, is still in question, though the president's opinion of it is clearly evolving.
DACA is a very, very difficult subject for me, I will tell you. To me, it's one of the most difficult subjects I have.
Last week, the Homeland Security Secretary pleaded with Congress to pass a bill granting dreamers some clarity.
I'm not going to let you off the hook. You've got to solve this problem.
But elsewhere, the Trump administration is cracking down. Over the weekend, more than 100 Iraqi immigrants in Detroit were arrested, including dozens of Christians. U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement says most of them had committed crimes, but their families fear they will face religious persecution and possibly death if deported back to Iraq.
How can you take my brothers or these families to Iraq? None of them speak the language, and they will kill the Christians. They will kill our people.
Now, this crackdown comes after Iraq agreed to a deal in exchange for being removed from President Trump's proposed travel ban. According to Homeland Security officials, it agreed to accept some U.S. deportees. So many of those Iraqis just arrested could now be heading back to their home country. Chris?
Kristin Fisher from the White House. Kristin, thanks.